Dear students, now we will start with History of Fashion, Ancient and Modern India. Let us start with Indus Valley Civilization. Clothing in India varies depending on the different ethnicity, geography, climate and cultural traditions of the people of each region of India. India also has a great diversity in terms of weaves, fibers, colors and material of clothing. Color codes are followed in clothing based on the religion and ritual concerned. India's recorded history of clothing goes back to the 5th millennium BC in the Indus Valley Civilization, where cotton was spun, woven and dyed. Bone needles and wooden spindles have been used as tools. The cotton industry in ancient India was well developed. These images show dancers and goddesses wearing what appears to be a dhoti wrap, a predecessor to the modern sari. The upper castes dressed themselves in fine muslin and wore gold ornaments. The Indus Valley Civilization known was a Bronze Age civilization, 3300 to 1300 BCE, in northwest Indian subcontinent including present-day Pakistan, northwest India and also in some regions in northeast Afghanistan. The Indus civilization may have had a population of more than 5 million. Inhabitants of the ancient Indus River Valley developed new techniques in handicraft, carnelian products, seal carving, and metallurgy, copper, bronze, lead, and tin. The Indus Valley Civilization is also known as the Harappan Civilization, after Harappa, the first of its sites to be excavated in the 1920s, in what was then the Punjab province of British India, and is now in Pakistan. Textiles are rarely preserved and Harappan figurines are usually unclothed, so there is not much evidence of Harappan clothing. Small fragments of cloth preserved in the corrosion products of metal objects show that the Harappans wove a range of grades of cotton cloth. Native Indian species of silkworm may have been utilized for silk. Dyeing facilities indicate that cotton cloth was probably dyed a range of colors, although there is only one surviving fragment of colored cloth, dyed red with madder. It is likely that indigo and turmeric were also used as dyes. The so-called priest king and other stone figures also wore a long robe over their left. Some male figurines are shown wearing a turban. Women's clothing seems to have been a knee-length skirt. They also used lipstick. Figurines and finds engraved show that Harappans of both sexes wore jewelry, hair fillets, bead necklaces and bangles for men, bangles, earrings, rings, anklets, belts made of strings of beads, pendants, chokers and numerous necklaces for women, as well as elaborate hairstyles and headdresses. Many bangles were worn by women, thick ones above the elbow and narrower ones below. For daily use, they were made of terracotta. Gold and silver were valued equally. The more detailed or painstakingly made a piece of jewelry, the more valuable. The fan-shaped headdress originally had wide, cup-shaped extensions on either side of the head framed by braided tresses. 4 flowers are arranged on the front of her headdress. This style of headdress has been found only on figures from Harappa, and it appears to have been most common during the final phases of the mature Harappan period, between 2200–1900 BC. Numerous strands of chokers and pendant bead necklaces drape over the breasts and extend to the waist. Traces of bangles are visible at the broken ends of the arms, which would have been covered with them. The woman is wearing a short skirt belted with 3 strands of beads. The less common male figurines and rare male statues wear their hair in a bun, divided horizontally like a headband reminiscent of a royal hairstyle in contemporary Sumer. A few gold fillets have been found with holes at the end for fastening them with a cord. Most men were bearded. The pattern of hair at the top of the head suggests that it is braided. The priest-king wears an elaborately decorated robe, draped to expose his chest and right shoulder. This was possibly a garment worn only by rulers or senior priests. Fiber, cotton, flax, silk, wool, linen, leather, etc. Ornaments, necklaces, bracelets, earrings, anklet, rings, bangles, pectorals, etc. made of gold, silver, copper, stones like lapis lazuli, turquoise, amazonite, quartz, etc. Hairstyles: the hair woven into a bun, hair coiled in a ring on the top of the head. Beards were usually trimmed. Indus Valley craftsmen were renowned for their ability to produce fine beads, especially from stones such as carnelian, an orange to red quartz. Often the beads were etched using lime and heat. Indus Valley gold, chiefly in jewelry, is very rare. The beads are hollow, and in the pendant, thin gold lies over an organic core. The pendant is in the form of an Indus River reed boat. All told, the necklace is about 43 centimeters in length and weighs only about 18 grams.